Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about updates from INPS about Assegno Unico Figli that will start in 2023. So, to those people that have been receiving the payment when they don't apply ever since, they have been receiving the payment ever since. And to those people that applied but they have not been receiving anything, INPS did not accept them, their process, or maybe the application is still in process. Nothing, they never receive anything. And to those ones that want to also apply for it as well in next year. So this is updates from INPS on how to go about it next year, because in 2023 there are going to be different changes to it on how the application are going to go, and also when the payment is also going to start as well. What you need to do from January before you can have access to Assegno Unico Figli. Now let's get started. First, we go straight to the Twitter page of INPS where they issued the communication. It says, starting from 1st March 2023, the renewal of Assegno Unico will be automatic for those who in the period of January 2022 to February 2023 have submitted an application for AUU, which is Assegno Unico Universale, and the same has not been rejected, revoked, or lapsed. So what they are saying is that from 1st of March in 2023, those people when they collect the money, when they first apply since January, those people when they collect the money ever since, no matter when you apply, but they collect the money, everything does they okay for you. They say that your application will be automatic, meaning you no need to make any other application. So if you know say the money that they enter your account bang almost every month, you no need to make application next year. That is what they are saying. So you no need to make application. They say for those when they are not reject, they not reject their own, they not revoke, and they not even it's not elapse. Like what they are saying is that those people, because there are some people also make application last year, INPS no answer them, go, no go, come, no come. They don't even hear anything from INPS, no payments, nothing. Some go even see check and they'll say they see they in process, or there are some that they revoked their home because of one reason or the other. Those people next year they need to make application. When they're going to make the application, how they're going to go about it, we'll look into it. And you, when you all do the enter accounts every day, you already receive your own will do okay. What you also need to do next year, even if you're not going to make application, there's something you also need to do. Let's look into it. So in their website, this is what they also issued. Almost the same thing in their Twitter page, but here they elaborate more on it. They said, from 1st March 2023, those who during the period of January 2022 to February 2023 have submitted an application for a single and universal allowance, which is the AUU, Assegno Unico Universale, for dependent children, accepted and valid, will benefit from the official provision of the benefit by INPS, meaning it's going to be automatic by INPS. You don't need to make application like what was stated before. Now, what do you need to do? You, when they collect you don't need to make application. It will be automatic. They said, without having to submit a new application. You don't need to submit application because now new one. It remains mandatory. Even if you're not going to make application, it remains mandatory instead, meaning it will be must. Say the renewal of the EZ to be able to take advantage of the full amounts. So even if you're not going to make application, it remains mandatory. It's a must that you must renew your EZ. If you not renew your EZ, the way when they receive one ever since every month, bang, you know if they receive one again from 1st of March. So you need to renew your EZ in January or in February before March. If you renew for January, for benefit for you, good for you. If you renew for February, good. If you can't go renew for maybe after March, then some payments, you understand, it will say elapse, or maybe some payment don't go enter. So you got to renew it quickly. If possible, in January, according to what they said, from January, it remains mandatory. The payment will continue from now till February. If you never renew your EZ, even the payment will still continue from now till February. If you not still renew your EZ, March not go enter. So that is what they are saying. You need to renew your EZ. For those ones who they collect ever since, you need to renew your EZ. They will also talk about maybe updating of EZ. Maybe you don't born John Pikin, or you can't get person join body, or there are some people maybe that and the husband gather do am before, and now maybe the husband not there around again, or maybe they don't divorce, they just separate, all those stuff. You also need to do something about it. Just for you to renew your easy. When you renew your easy, you also communicate to them maybe the changes in your easy as well. So let's go straight into how they explain it. It says, in the event that there are changes regarding the information already entered in the application, for example, the birth of other children. Maybe you can't born join body, maybe before now 2 children you get, and now you don't born another one, you want born that one in January. What they are saying is that you got to make changes to it or update your easy, and also make communication to him. They said a separation, maybe the man and the man don't separate, the woman and the man don't separate, they're not going to date together again. The children turning 18, maybe your pikin before or your child before, it was 17 years and it don't turn 18, because if they don't turn 18 or they don't cross 18 years, they are not supposed to be collecting it, or the money not supposed to be the way it was. You understand? Children turning 18, or simply the change to the account. Maybe you still change your account number, or maybe one thing is wrong with that account, or you want to change them according to them. Another thing, somebody also asked me, what about maybe na your husband I apply put na your husband account, because anybody will apply put now the person INPS also supposed they, person account also supposed they, and the person is asking, can she also go and change the husband's account and put her own, because now husband apply put that one, they are not talking about that. They are talking about the person when apply put. The same person maybe want to change IBAN. The same person also have right to change IBAN. Change of account to which the payment is requested. This must be communicated, thus integrating the application already sent. So it must be integrated. Meaning if there's any changes, you have to go back to CAF wait for doing. Maybe they had and join now. If there's any changes in your easy, you give birth or you put to bed, children can't join. After doing your easy, go back to where you make the application. They go just had some kind of things, had than join the application. Not be say you want to make another application, they go integrate or join now, had than join now. If maybe you and your husband don't separate, you can also do something about it. Or maybe you change your account number, also go back to that same CAF. It will also help you update inside your application as well. You just want to do an inside computer, they can also do that for you as well. So they say those who can apply instead, who have never used the single allowance, and those who have submitted an application before 28 February 2023 that was not accepted or is no longer active. Now, let me break it down. Number one, those ones who never even benefit from it before, who never apply before, they never do anything before. Maybe they just newborn now. They want to make application. Let's say from next year, from January or February, whenever, they have right to make application. Those ones who never make application before, you're going to make application from next year, January. And if you make application from next year, January, the payment will start from March. You're only starting from January. You make application for January, no expectant for February. You make application for February, no expectant. You understand? So the payment could start from March. If you make application in January, the payment could definitely start from March. So you know that if you never make application before, anybody, whenever make application before, you never collect this benefit before. If you start application in January, your payment is going to start from March. If you make application in February, start from March. That is what they are stated. So the other group of people, they said, those ones that maybe they make application before, but they were not accepted, or the application is no longer active. Meaning those ones who applied last year, you thought they call him, so waiting they happen, they not give you money, they not send anything, they not even tell you whether they accept or not. Those group of people, next year, you need to make another application. Now that they talk. You made application last year. They said the application was not accepted, maybe they not accept them, or it's no longer active. If you see them process, maybe they can still look into it. If it's no longer active, according to them, you never collect anything at all. It will be better for you to make another application. That is what they are saying. Then, for those who want to make application, they said you can either do it online. Online says by going to INPS website and doing it. They can also contact their center number, INPS number, contact INPS number. Then they will also help you through when you are making the call. Then as well, you can also go to patronage, e.g. like CG or like CAF. You can go to CAF, they will help you with the application. That is what they are stated. For those ones who want to make application, never know how to make application, go CAF better. go CAF, they go help you make the application of Assegno Unico Figli. Assegno Unico Figli now for people when get children when they stay here in Italy. Let me repeat that again. For children when they stay here in Italy, not with children when they Africa, they wherever. Anybody when get children when they stay here, they stay here together, they get residence, they get everything. So join together, and those children you fit make application for. If your children they stay wherever anyway, you know if you make application for them. Even if you still bring the children from wherever, maybe you born them for Africa, you born them for Germany, and they here with you, you feel make application for them. And for Peking when they from 0 to 18 years according to what they are stated. So that is what you need to do. So you go to CAF and make the application according to what they say. And also they say that anybody want to make the application, you must have been in Italy for more than 2 years. More than 2 years, only 2 years, meaning your residence will be 2 years and above before you can apply put with a sojourner according to them. And lastly, they said, as regards the effective date of the benefits, it should be remembered that for applications submitted by 30th June 2023, the single grant is recognized starting from the month of March of the same year. Now, for those ones who want to make application from January next year, according to what they are saying, if for instance, say you can't go, maybe the person travel to one, some people are traveling now, you don't quick come back, and you have right to apply for it. You can't go apply for it maybe in May or in April. According to them, the payment go still start counting from March. Even if you apply put from January, your payment go start counting from March, like what I stated before. But those ones, when they collect and they go ever since, their own go still continue to collect January or collect February, just they go. You understand? But any new person when want to apply put, your payment go start from March. If maybe the person still fail to apply in January or in February or in March or in April or in May, the person can go apply even in June, and they apply before June 30th. The person does still start paying the person from March, April, May, June. But if you can't go apply after June 30th, you don't go receive March, April, May, June. You understand? You can't go receive from the very month when you apply. Anybody who can go apply for July, the payment will only start in July. But if you apply before June 30th, let's say you applied even in June, that same June before the 30th, you will start receiving the payment from March. That is what they are saying. So it still be last time. That's how they be every year they go. Even next year, next 2 years, next 3, that's how they go. That is what they are saying. So if you know your heart there, you are collecting it already, what you need to do from January next year, quickly renew your ISA. If there are changes to your ISA, maybe Peking can't join, one thing or the other, you want to change your IBA, go to CAF where you applied for it. After you don't do your ISA, then go to CAF, may they update your application. You don't need to make any other application. Those ones don't the collector. Why those ones don't apply, they don't give them anything at all ever since. You have to make another application. Why those ones who never make application before, you have to also make application as well. That is what they are stated. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.